But the problem in education is at the level of the instructors. Sometimes it's scary.
AUST offers dual degrees programs.
It said, the ChatGPT, it's blooming right now. It means you are taking care of it. Before 5 years, we can say it's cheating. Now it's different. It's in all fields. It's a loop and it's a cycle.
It's all about technology.
It's related to your personality, to the skills you acquired at university. I think you have to work hard and to know everything. You have to search. You need skills. Otherwise, you cannot succeed. And do not forget ethics.
Hi everyone, and welcome to a new episode live from AUST. Today I'm joined by Dr. Achkar, Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Computer Science. We're going to talk about AI, how it's changing the game, and how AUST is getting students ready for the tech world, from practical training to industry partnerships and much more. So let's welcome Dr. Roger. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello. Thank you for having me.
We're going to talk today about AI. We know that AI is booming nowadays. So what are the most known AI tools and programming languages that students should know?
Okay, so it's booming. Yes, we are in the era of AI. But in some terms, it's scary. But at the same time, it's interesting. It's in the hand of everyone. So everyone can have access and everyone can work with AI. So I did my PhD in 2008 in artificial intelligence. Back then, it was a learning system to train an electric machine. So now we are going into another place. It's more advanced.
Okay, so let's talk about the tools.
Yes, so I did a small search, and everyone can do this. It's very simple.
Yes.
What are the categories that are used in the AI tools? So you can go from the AI assistant like ChatGPT into the video generation like Filmora, into image generation, note takers, research, writing, grammar, search engines. You can go after that into the customer recruitment, marketing, presentation. So you see, it's everywhere. It's in all fields, and it's something easy to have and easy to access and easy to use.
So easy to start working with these tools?
It's very easy. I have my ChatGPT on my WhatsApp. So yesterday, just as an example, I was sitting at home and looking at a plant, and I was wondering, this is what? So I took a picture, send it at WhatsApp. It's very easy.
So,
and it gives me, I don't know if we have to say he gave or she gave or it gave. So it gave me all the information. And at the end, I wrote it here. It's very interesting. So it said, the ChatGPT, it's blooming right now. It means you are taking care of it.
Okay.
It's very nice.
Okay. So mastering the right tools is key for students.
Sure. For students, it's another story because it's a little bit, in another word, we have to take care a little bit of what the student is doing.
Okay.
Let me just give you an example. If I want to give a homework to a student in programming, to tell him or her, write a program that will do this. I know that ChatGPT will do this, not him or her.
But we have to support them to start using AI.
Yes, but we have to ask also what is required from them. Is to write this program from ChatGPT or to know what is the program talking about. So it's a little bit...
so how you can know that the students are using the right tools, are cheating maybe?
But it's not cheating anymore. Before 5 years, we can say it's cheating. Now it's different. So because it's in your hand.
Maybe we need more awareness about that.
Yeah, we have to change the ways we are teaching and the ways we are interacting with these students.
Okay. As you know, AI is changing everything. So how AUST is making sure that students are ready for that shift?
Yes. First, we started in implementing some of these courses in our curriculum. The different levels of AI, starting from the introduction course to the more advanced course. And we did some agreements with the companies to be able to come and give these courses at AUST. But the most important is to know how to deal with the student working with AI or working with ChatGPT. So in every course, we integrated some of these skills, and the homework and assignments and even exams, we changed them in a way to be more, to be more ready when you use the AI tools.
Is it easy to adapt to these skills, to start working with it, with the tools, with the programming languages? Is it easy for the students?
At the level of the student, it is easy because the students know what to do.
Motivated maybe to...
They are so motivated,
Yes.
and then they find it as an easy way. But the problem in education is at the level of the instructors. So we have to train them for them to be ready to be able to deal with this issue.
Okay, so let's move to the faculty.
Yeah.
Can you give us a brief introduction to the Faculty of Engineering and Computer Science at AUST?
Okay, so at the Faculty of Engineering and Computer Science at AUST, we have the CCE department, Computer Communications Engineering, Mechatronics Engineering department, the Computer Science, and the Information and Communication Technology. If you see the different departments, they are directly related to technology. So we worked with the curriculum to be up to date. We integrated AI in all these curriculum and other tools and other programs. And at the same time, we worked for these programs to be accredited.
Okay.
So that's why we have the ABET accreditation for the computer science and for the CE programs. And now we have a visit in November for the mechatronics engineering program.
Okay. That's a great overview about the faculty. We have to move now to the Lab Expo. We know that the Lab Expo at AUST gives the students the hands-on experience.
True.
Can you tell us more about that?
Okay, as a vision for the faculty, as a goal, we always say that you can be the best university in town, but your students are not working. So our main objective was to help the students to find a job once graduated. So to do this, we saw that we have to acquire these students some skills that will allow them to find a job. That's why we implemented something called the Lab Expo. For each course, we have a lab. And for each lab, at the end of the semester, we ask the students to do a small prototype from the first level, from the 200 level courses, and to represent or to present these projects in front of a jury.
Yes.
So you can imagine from semester to semester, they will arrive to the senior year acquiring important skills.
Yes.
And they will deliver it in front of a jury in a senior expo.
So it's very good. It's great to see students learning through real experience.
True, because they will acquire technical skills that will allow them to go to the market and start working. And when you talk about skills, we are talking about the communication skills, the critical thinking, because we need the critical thinkers in the engineering and computer science fields. We also talk about strong personalities. No one will take an engineer or a computer scientist and will tell him just to write a program.
Yes.
They need a strong person who can communicate with the client. Yeah.
So how does AUST work with industry partners to support students?
Yes, first, as I mentioned, that we are ABET accredited. So one of the requirements of the ABET accreditation is to have an advisory board. So the advisory board is people from industry, CEOs, managers, owners. So we meet with them twice per year to discuss with them the updates of the curriculum and to help us in recruitment for sure.
Yes.
So we come up with several ideas. One of them is to ask or to invite these companies to come at AUST and to give courses as technical electives so they can come, give the students all what they need for their companies and select from them.
So these connections help students bridge the gap between education and job market.
For sure, because they will be ready once they finish at the final year, they will go and work. And these persons in the company or the owners, they will see them and select them.
Okay, so we talked about the connections with the industry partners. Now we're gonna go to the connections with schools.
Yeah, we consider that it's a loop and it's a cycle. This is the right term. So we have a connection between our students and the company or the companies. And we also did connections with the students and the schools. So we invite them, these students, high school students, to come at AUST 2 times, 3 times per year in trainings, competitions, summer camps. And just to mention that the mentors that will give these high school students training are our students, senior students.
Okay, so speaking opportunities, we know that AUST offers dual degrees programs. So can you tell us more?
Yeah, we have this relation with the national bodies
Yes.
like schools and companies, and we have this also relation with the international bodies like universities outside. So we worked on several double degree programs and exchange programs in France, in Europe, in the US, in Canada. So to help these students to go and have the chance to continue with a PhD outside.
So it's great to see students have access to that global experience. It's
Yeah,
very good for them.
For sure, it's a good opportunity, and for sure we select the best of the students to
Yes.
go and do well there.
You know that AUST has many success stories. Can you share some of these success?
Yeah, in fact, I wrote some of my students what they did outside, but I don't want to forget anyone, so I will name 4
gonna
or
talk
5
about
only.
all.
Yeah, no, it's only 4 or 5.
Okay.
But I apologize if I did not mention everyone. So I stated Christopher Mansour is a CCE graduate. Now he's an associate professor, founding member of the cyber programs and chair of the computing and infrastructure science department at Mercyhurst University in USA. Christopher Mansour is a 4.0 GPA student. Ali Shhade, he is the group IT director of infrastructure technology, IT security, and trading system at CFI Financial Group UAE. So Ali Shhade was not 4.0. He was 2.5 to 3 GPA.
Okay.
So I'm mentioning this just to say it's not only related to your GPA.
Okay.
It's related to your personality, to the skills you acquired at university.
During education.
Yes. Amal Abalain, associate professor at Bucknell University, Pennsylvania. Elik Foure, assistant professor at the University of South Carolina, USA. George Bukassam, founder and CEO of Automation and Business Montreal, Canada. And Carlo Mrad, managing director at Electric Power Engineering, LLC, Lebanon.
Wow.
So
maybe we have to mention them on social media.
yes, why not?
They will be proud.
Sure, and we have many more.
So at the end, Doctor, what's your best advice for the students that dream to have a career in AI?
Yeah, I think you have to work hard. You have to study, to work hard, to work on your skills, and to know everything. You have to search. So when you want to learn about a certain program at school or at university, you will take part of it. But it's up to you to go and learn more and apply it. You need skills, programming skills, technical skills, but you need skills. Otherwise, you cannot succeed.
So you want
and you have to shine.
We all have to shine,
Yeah.
especially in this time. It's all about technology, about new technologies, not only technology in a traditional way. It's all about blockchain, about mining, cybersecurity.
Yes.
So
and do not forget ethics.
Ethics.
Yeah.
Yes, and we have to add something. We have to spread awareness about how we have to use AI,
Yes.
how we have to use new technologies, not only in media but also in the education
In everything.
sector, in
Yeah.
everything. You have to add something at the end, Doctor?
I wish everyone a successful career. I'm talking about our students, and I'm sure that they will do well. They are well structured, and hopefully things will be better.
Thank you, Doctor, for the conversation.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for the next week with more topics, with more doctors right here from AUST.